Hey everyone, today I got for you a Tau replay I did. It's me against the computer. This is the Corncob Fun mod. I have never been a Tau main, so the gameplay is not the best. Oh hey, Sam Spiel. Anyways, the gameplay is not the best, and this is my first reaction to playing the mod, and I didn't expect. Long story short, every Tau unit, even the builders, received a change. So every single unit got a change. And something I noticed is there's no crew shaping building. So there's a lot of new units, but they actually got rid of a building. And I'm playing on this kind of a straight line map. It's a very linear map. It's kind of like that 1v1 map that's really small. I think it's Bloody Hell. Yeah, I think it's Bloody Hell or something like that. It's a very small linear map. So I'm playing on this new map. It's one of the red maps. There's a bunch of red maps. If you guys have that, map package, it's a lot of very creative and unique maps. My only real problem with this map, so far I have mixed feelings on the red maps. I played 5 of them, and I have mixed feelings on them. And my big problem with this map is the relic. Whoever spawns down here gets the relic. So yeah. So I can't get the relic. Only the bottom guy gets the relic. But anyways, there's this really short opening here, which screams Tau. I can put a bunch of firing line here, and the opponent is forced to fight me. Unless you have taken hold on. If you have taken hold, they don't have to fight you. But, anyways, I guess we'll start it. So every Tau unit got a change. The builders have this new ability. And the biggest change is stealth suits are a level 2 unit now. Stealth suits are level 2 unit now, and you can only have 3 of them. So I think that's a pretty big change. And they can't attack. No wait, yeah, stealth suits can't attack while stealth. I think it's the Barracudas. I'm not sure. One of the vehicles. They can't attack while stealth. Your starting unit is Pathfinders. There's a couple of mods that make the Pathfinders a starting unit, so that was not a new thing. But these builders having a speed boost, that's pretty rare. I haven't seen that in too many mods. Just a standard opening. I had really bad luck. I put the computer on random, and the computer was also Tau. So it ended up being a Tau mirror match. And the Tau knew how to use the AI was better than me because it didn't make decisions. It just clicked on stuff. So it ended up having a bigger army than me. So here's the Tau commander, pretty cool. I got Breachers. Breachers level 1 unit. It says on the tooltip that they're good at pretty much everything, so I just got Breachers. And I decided to get Fire Warriors much later.
The point is ours. Set up a defense.
So as you can see here, I spent all my money, and I only have this one squad. The commander, so not the best early game. I do have these Pathfinders, but these Pathfinders are next to useless. So don't count these guys in a fight. And here I'm doing a Tau thing where I'm trying to do like a firing line thing. And then I figured out the computer wasn't coming after me. So I wanted to do this cool... I wanted to make this cool firing line. But the computer never really attacked me. Here I made Kroot. Kroot has... The big change of Kroot is they have a lot of upgrades in the Path to Enlightenment. Instead of having the Kroot shaping building, they just have a lot of upgrades. They have a lot of upgrades in the Path to Enlightenment. So instead of having 1 or 2 upgrades, they have like 4. So you can go full. If you decide to go the Kroot path, you can go crazy of them. This is also a pretty long replay because I was reading everything. I don't know crap about Tau. I know less about Tau than Eldar. I don't play Eldar or Tau, so it goes to show you how much I know about them. I know people who play them though, so I know how they work. I played against them a lot. So I'm going for jetpacks and Kroot. I decided to get jetpacks after I get my economy going. 56 is not great. It's not really playable, but it's getting there. So I got Kroot and breachers and a scout. I got this scout squad to decap. So I got a melee squad, a long range squad, and a decapper. So here I go, I can decap this. And the Pathfinders, I think they unlock their marked targets at level 2. I don't think they start out with it. But I only played Tau once, so I'm not sure. I think the computer does manage to pull off this decap. And there's a speed boost there, that blue light. I can use it once every like 20 seconds or so. So you can use that speed boost pretty often. But yeah, these Pathfinders are next to useless. You see how much damage they take. Looks like I wasn't paying attention. I decapped with the wrong unit. I brought a unit just for decaps, but it's whatever. Not a big deal. I do like, you can see the vertical. You see how vertical this map is, which is pretty interesting. You don't see too many vertical maps nowadays. And as you've seen there, you can actually walk on the snow, which is cool. I like how the snow isn't just a visual thing. You can actually like walk on it and it affects you. And now that I have the jetpack, I can use the vertical to my advantage if I decide to go that way. Looks like I got a second squad of Kroot. That. Anyways, I just got my lunch. My lunch just showed up. Anyways, so there's the enemy commander. I'm not sure if he had the jetpack upgrade. Getting my economy going. 104 to 20, not bad. And yeah, just I'm at the maximum population, so I can't even make fire warriors. I decided to go full Kroot because my micro is not the best. And here I think I get the flamethrower upgrade, or I don't really remember. But here's some breachers in action. Breachers versus fire warriors. I think it's, I can't tell if it's one squad or two squads, but I think it's two squads of fire warriors versus all this junk. Now I got enough money to go level 2. And pretty good damage, you know, level 1 Tau. If you guys ever played Tau before, you know their building damage is not the best. So I think this is pretty decent. And these Pathfinders are really cheap, so I don't mind reinforcing them. They're not like 70 points like they were in vanilla. Okay, going level 2. Tao's level 2 is pretty crazy. They go from this to just absolutely bonkers. It's a massive, like, upgrade. But yeah, it looks like I brought along a dedicated decapper, and I just wasn't paying attention enough to use them. Pretty nice Tau fight here. Again, I was trying to make all these decisions, and the computer was just doing whatever it wants. And the AI in the Corncob mod is actually pretty good, so it gave me some trouble. Now I'm level 2, and I can get the crew upgrades and all that junk. And I think I decided to let the computer decap, because I wanted this. This is a pretty long replay, so don't worry about the 3 minutes. I let the computer decap. Oh. Yeah, now I got my level 2 building up. I don't have any level 2 units or anything like that. I do have to buy the population increase. I have to buy the population increase upgrade. Computer's level 2, so we're both about the same. He's got the vehicle beacon though. I don't have any way of dealing with it.
3 minutes until they can hold victory.
He's got a broadside squad. But I actually really enjoy this new Tau. Usually I avoid it, like, you know, I avoid it pretty hard. And I actually enjoy this new Tau, so I might actually start playing Tau more. Here I get the Feral Leap upgrade. That's the long range jump attack. And pretty soon I'm going to get the crew damage upgrades, which is new. So I should have a pretty big economy advantage. As you can see there, he tucked over, or he tucked up, and now I'm at a disadvantage.
2 minutes until taking.
Oh yeah, and I was eating the fire warriors on the ground. So my recruits are a little bit stronger. So I figured this would be a pretty good Tau map with this straight line sort of thing. And here I am trying to multitask, trying to get a vehicle beacon, trying to you know, go toe to toe with the computer. See, now they got marked target, and they have this big rifle here. Pretty cool. Now I got my first actual fire warriors. Pretty cool. And I got a pretty good economy going. Now I'm getting fusion blaster upgrade, the squad cap upgrade, and stealth team. So pretty cool. the commander upgrades are in the barracks, and they're permanent. Once you buy the Tau commander upgrades, they're permanent. Oh yeah, I built these mines just to try them out. Because with Tau everything is drones. You know, Tau everything is drones. So I figured these mines would be drones or something. So I was wondering about that. Oh yeah, these builders can actually engage in close range combat, which is pretty unique. I haven't seen that in too many mods. The close range combat is next to nothing, but it's, you know, they can do it. They can tie up a unit, only for like a second, but they can do it. These devilfishes, they can't attack while infiltrated, so you have to decide if you want them. You gotta decide if you want to be stealthy or not. You can't have both. I think these stealth suits can't attack. They can't attack while infiltrated, but these devilfishes can't.
Devilfish transport ready.
And here I am trying to make decisions and everything, and it took me a while. I got I think that's a bodyguard drone or the gun drone. There's 4 drones you can pick from. The shield drone, the bodyguard drone, the gun drone. A lot of drones. And the crew aren't allowed in the Devilfish troop carrier, which I think was in Soulstorm. I can't remember. But yeah, the crew aren't allowed in the troop carrier. I decided to go for Barracudas because that's what most people do. Nothing too unique. There was other vehicles I could have picked from, new ones, but I had no idea what they were. I think those more familiar with Tau will know what they are. I had absolutely no idea what they were. Here I'm going level 3, going for Kaon. And I'll go ahead and fast forward to the boring parts. But yeah, no relic unit in this replay. The bottom player is the only one who can get the relic unit. So, and here I am trying to put my crew in the carrier, but I just can't. And here I got the drones. I think the one on the left is a gun drone. And in this mod, there is another Tau commander. So you get a second Tau commander, which is pretty cool. There I get the Devilfish infiltration. And I just got the Trader guard. So you'll see here I got the Trader guardsman. I think these Trader guardsmen was 160, I think. So 160 for the Trader guardsman. Here I activated the stealth ability, but I can't attack. So it's more of a visual thing. And here I tried my luck. This fight here, I don't think I microed like at all. So this fight here, I just kind of... I didn't micro this fight. And honestly, I had no idea what I was doing. It seems like these battle suits went down pretty quick. I'm not sure from what, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if it was the stealth suits or what. But my Barracudas went down pretty quick. They got like 2-shotted. I think I have a yeah, I got a Croup Shaper. So I got a Croup Shaper there. But I never made the building for it. So that's pretty cool. Here I activate the... Actually, I don't think I activated the shield ability. I think it's just always on. The shield drone is just always on, I think. And there was like a dozen weapon choices for the Fire Warriors. So I couldn't decide which one to get. So I went with the standard loadout. But these Pathfinders and these Fire Warriors, they do have like a dozen. They do have a dozen war gear options to pick from. That's one of the war gear options right there. That big gun. I'm not sure what it's called. I'm not sure if it's like a pulse rifle or a fusion rifle. And as you can see here, with a couple upgrades, my infantry is doing pretty well. And I wasn't microing this fight like at all. Here I make the second commander, who gets a bodyguard. He also had a crap ton of war gear options, and he had so many war gear options that I just didn't bother reading them. So this is the second commander. I think it's the one on the right. The one on the right is the second commander. And I know Titanium War, the Titanium War mod also has something like this. So this might just be the Titanium War model. I couldn't tell you. I think this is the first time I've seen Tau with a grenade launcher, though. I don't think I've ever seen Tau with a grenade launcher. And I do it with the Furial. The Furial is pretty much the same. I don't think the Furial got any crazy changes. But as you can see here, the shield drone is just always on, which is cool. Oh, there is a Recruit Shaping Center. My bad. I just must have never built it. Okay, I take back all that stuff I said about the Crew Shaping Center. I'm pretty sure I never built it. So well. Maybe if you go Kaon. I went Kaon. So maybe you have to go Monka. I think you have to go Monka to get the Crew Shaping building. So yeah, I think the Crew Shaping Center is a path choice. I did lose my Tau commander, and every time you upgrade them, the price and how long it takes to buy them, the queue time gets longer and longer. So the more you upgrade the Tau commander, the longer it takes for them to come out of the building. And here I retreat because I wasn't sure how strong these riders were. In Unification, these riders were insanely strong. So I ran away from them. But yeah, I decided not to get any war gear because I had no idea what they were. And here I'm attacking all this stuff with my Barracudas. Even though they died instantly, they can still harass. And here I got my Trader Guard, trying them out. Maybe these guys aren't infiltrated. Yeah, I guess these guys aren't infiltrated because I don't have detection here. Well, this guy's infiltrated now. But yeah, I don't have any detection. But it's pretty cool. You know, you got the las gun, you got the pulse rifles. It's pretty cool. It's unique. Oh, and I got this like super, whatever you want to call this. This actually might be new, because I played Titanium War a lot, and I don't think I ever saw this. So this might actually be a new model. Looks pretty cool. Looks very anti-infantry. And I found out pretty quickly that these Trader Guards were pretty useless. Unless you put like crazy war gear on them. Their basic loadout is next to useless. Oh yeah, Tau can make turrets that you can deep strike. I forgot to mention Tau can make deep strike turrets. And
Recon ready.
that's pretty fun. I always enjoyed deep striking, and deep striking turrets is pretty unique. And if you guys aren't wondering why I'm not jumping around the map all the time, it's because I'm just not used to that. I'm not, you know, most factions I play don't have a jump, so I'm just not used to it. And here I do make Vespids, who I think are I'm pretty sure they're affected by the crew upgrades. I'm pretty sure these Vespids are affected by the crew upgrades, and they're not considered a commander. If you look up in this corner here, you don't see the crew Vespids up here. And here I start to push forward. I didn't want the computer getting too crazy on me. And here's a Kutox. I was surprised I was able to kill it, because I really wasn't microing this at all. Here I make the ghost kill. I got the ghost kill going. Yeah, as you can see, my Ethereal's in the front lines, so I wasn't microing this, like, not even close. Got my Hammerhead gunship, and I think you can switch these machine guns out for missile launchers, which is cool. Every Tau unit has like 50 war gear, so I couldn't make decisions that quickly and read all the war gear. Every war gear was like 2 paragraphs, so I couldn't read it in time. I'm not sure if he'll show me in the replay, but yeah, you can see all this war gear. You can see all this war gear in this menu here. It's a lot to read. You got all this war gear here. You know, all this war gear here. It's a lot to read. I couldn't make quick decisions that fast. I wasn't able to make decisions like that fast. And again, I wasn't really microing like any of this. I got the Hammerhead. It's got these like double machine guns, which I don't think I've seen before. It looks like the computer went very vehicle heavy, and I had no idea what I was doing. And it looks like we're getting close to the end of this replay. So hopefully you enjoyed it. These are all the Tau changes. And I bet there's more, I just haven't mentioned it. And I haven't tried out the other path, but you can see the computer went Monka. You know, it's pretty clear that the computer went Monka. So, or maybe not. Whatever. Too late. I'm going to go ahead and say Monka, because I already said it. Again, not a Tau main. Had no idea what I was doing. Had no idea what any of this was. Even with my 1,000 hours and me reading the books, I had no idea what any of this stuff was. I know there's a lot of Tau mains out there, because every time I go online, I always run into 1 or 2 of them. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. I did put computer on random, so this Tau mirror match wasn't planned. I didn't plan this Tau mirror match, it just kind of happened.
Victory countdown
I think that's the first time I used that jump ability. But yeah. Again, had pretty much no idea what I was doing. Couldn't get the relic. The relic was... Wow, these guys here are vertical. Pretty fancy, huh? Oh yeah, and these Pathfinders. You see these Pathfinders have 1,000,000 war gear. So yeah, pretty... It does make me want to try out... It does make me want to go ahead and try out story mode. All this stuff here makes me want to try out story mode, because Tal actually does look fun. Like, this looks fun. I had no idea what I was doing, and I was still able to pull this thing out. So, and I have no idea what the relic units were, because I couldn't get that far in the match. So who knows. But yeah, I was able to make 2 HQs. I was floating a lot. I got these buildings here. And yeah. This drone here looks pretty cool. Pretty snazzy. This looks... To me, this looks more detailed. I don't know about you guys, but this looks pretty detailed. Oh, these are the turrets. I think I did drop turrets. You can deep strike. Yeah. I deep strike these turrets here. Near this choke point. And yeah. I think they look pretty snazzy. New maps. I'm not sure how old the red maps are. I don't know how long it takes to make a map. I know in Team Fortress 2 it takes like a week. I know in Team Fortress 2 it takes like a week or two to make a map. So I have to imagine that these maps here are pretty old. But it's my first time playing them. I do have mixed feelings on the maps. And yeah. Got some snazzy bodyguards. It seems like the higher rank they are, the more purple they get. I think the basic fire warriors were all green, and these guys here are all purple. So it seems like the higher up they are, the more purple they get. You know, it's funny, in the official board game, he's supposed to have a like a flying drone that carries him around. And so far I haven't seen that. I've never seen Ethereal on a flying drone. But yeah, this wasn't maxed out Tau by any means. This was just me screwing around. And yeah. I don't think I'll play Tau too much more. I might try him out in story mode, but we'll see. It is a lot of reading. It's a lot of reading. So who knows? This shot here looks pretty cool. That's a pretty cool shot. Actually, yeah, let me go ahead and screenshot that. That looks cool. Yeah, that looks cool. Screenshot. And yeah. I bet there's a lot more Tau changes. Every single unit got a change. And I try to explain most of them. And yeah, I know there's a lot of Tau mains out there. And I think that's going to be it for this one. Not much more to talk about. So I think that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching. And I want to leave off by saying I did not micro any of those fights. All those fights you've seen, I just did not micro them at all. So I bet with proper micro you can do some crazy stuff. That's for those Tau mains out there. And yeah, I think we're going to end it there. See ya.